In this short set of tutorials, we'll guide you through how to get the most out of your equipment and products when looking after your ornamentals, with something we like to call the art of application. When it comes to improving the performance of our sprays, there's more to consider than just droplet size. The spreading of a given droplet plays a crucial role in achieving best coverage. For example, due to the properties of a water droplet, it'll shrink as it dries on the leaf surface. This means that the coverage of a product applied in water decreases as it dries. Plant leaves often have waxy surfaces designed to repel water, making our task in ornamentals even more challenging. But if we use the right adjuvant with a specific product, we can improve its performance significantly. An adjuvant is just a substance added to the tank mix that changes the properties of the spray. These changes can either help or hinder the performance of the products being applied. The three main properties affected by adjuvants are spreading on the leaf surface, improved retention, reducing runoff and preventing droplets from bouncing off the leaf, and uptake, for how much of the active ingredient is absorbed into the leaf. When a droplet lands on a leaf and spreads out too little, then the product remains concentrated in a tight droplet, leading to low coverage. An adjuvant that reduces the surface tension of the water droplet can improve spreading and retention. This means that each of the millions of droplets covering a large area results in overall better coverage. However, too much spreading can also be problematic. If the surface tension is lowered too much, droplets will spread out easily to the point where they can join and run off the leaf entirely. This not only wastes the product, but can also lead to the product build up at the leaf tip, increasing the risk of crop damage in that area. So we need a balance of spreading when using our adjuvant. Now, retention is the preservation in seconds and minutes post-spray of the droplets on the leaf. So retention is about making sure the droplets land and stay on the leaf surface. Certain adjuvants can change the surface tension of the droplets, making them less likely to bounce off. And that means more of our product is retained on the leaf surface. The third property we want to be thinking about in our adjuvants is uptake. Uptake is about how much of the active ingredient is absorbed into the leaf. The use of our adjuvant depends on what we want to achieve. For a systemic product, which is taken up by the plant leaf, the more that's taken up, the stronger the effect. And so the right adjuvant can improve uptake into the plant tissue. But for a contact-acting product, we want to keep the active ingredient on the outside of the leaf, so that when something like a fungal spore or an insect lands on the leaf, the product is ready to act directly. So with this kind of product, you don't actually want to improve uptake, as this will divert active ingredient in the product from the surface. Trials in the Netherlands have shown increased performance with many products when using adjuvants, but not all. The active ingredient pacol is highly systemic, and the formulated product Bonsai already includes an adjuvant. So in this case, trials showed no performance increases with any adjuvants, as the active is already being readily absorbed into the plant tissue. There are different adjuvants available, and so there's a fair bit to think about, but what it comes down to is we need to know what it is we're looking to achieve. Our choice of adjuvants depends on the crop, the disease or the pest. It will also depend on the product we want to use and the circumstances we want to use it. But of course, even the best adjuvant cannot compensate for bad application practice. And that's why we're always working hard to improve not just the use of adjuvants, but also the art of application. So why not join me for the next chapter when we'll be taking a look at water usage.